Hi, welcome to Professor Madan Mohana R ICT channel. In this video, we will see the National Board of Accreditation (NBA) new self-assessment report format. In our earlier video, we have seen the new self-assessment report for Tier 1 institutions. Pre-qualifier is discussed. Now, moving to self-assessment report document. As part of this, here we will see in this video, first we will see the SAR contents followed by part A institutional information followed by the annexures. Next upcoming videos we will see criteria wise the SAR document. Okay, so self-assessment report format for undergraduate engineering programs. The revised SAR is based on graduate attributes and professional competencies version 4.0 GAPC V 4.0. This is for Tier 1 institutions. The document named with July 2024 with effect from 1st August 2024. First, Part A of SAR, institutional information. In institutional information, the first one, name and address of the institution we have to provide. Then type of the institution, tick the applicable choice. Suppose yours is Institute of National Importance, yours is deemed to be university, yours is university, yours is autonomous institution or non-autonomous. If it is affiliated, any others you have to specify, then provide the details. Suppose we are belongs to autonomous institution. So in case of autonomous institute or deemed university, we have to mention the year of grant of status by the authority. In case of autonomous institution, we have to mention the duration of the status. In case of university or constituent institution, we have to indicate the academic autonomy status of the institution as per the 12th plan guidelines of UGC. So, institute should apply for Tier 1 only when full academic autonomous. The next point is year of establishment of the institution you have to provide. Then ownership of your institution, whichever applicable, we have to tick. If it is central government, if it is state government, or grant in aid or self-financing trust, any others, please specify or provide details. So all the private colleges comes under self-financing. You can put this option. The next point is name and address of the affiliating university. Suppose if your institute is affiliated to any university, provide the name and address. So yours is university itself, then there is no affiliating. Then other academic institutions run by the trust or society, if any. Same trust or society running any other academic institutions, we have to provide the list in the below table. For example, the point is 6, table number given as A6. List of all institutions running under the same trust or society. So, a serial number, name of the institutions, year of establishment, then programs of study, then location we have to provide. Then the next point is details of all the programs being offered by the institution. In your institution, whatever the programs, UG, PG, all we have to list out in the below table. The table named as A7 because that is the 7th point. Details of all the programs being offered by the institution. So first serial number, program name, year of start, sanction intake, increase or decrease in intake if any, year of increase or decrease. Suppose here increased, then year of increase. Here it is decreased, year of decrease. Then AICT approval details. Then accreditation status. So accreditation status here the following options are there which are applicable to you. So if you are applying first time, you can make this one. Granted accreditation for 2 years or 3 years for the period so and so you have to specify. Then granted accreditation for 5 years or 6 years for the period from 2 you have to specify. Then not accredited if already visit taken place but not accredited. If so, visit dates and year you have to mention. Then visit taken place but we have withdrawn, so specify the visit dates and year. Then not eligible for accreditation if any program not completed 2 batches, so that means you are not having eligibility. Then eligible but not applied, like that. So whatever the accreditation status of all the programs you are mentioning, you have to specify. If so, any program is accredited, the number of times program accredited. If it is first time or if it is second time, like that you have to mention the number of times. Okay, the next parameter is programs to be considered for accreditation while this application. That means per application as per the NBA guidelines, we have to apply maximum of 5 programs in an application. So the five programs you may take combination of in engineering category UG, so UG BE or BTech, then PG, ME, MTech. So other than this, you may include MBA also. You may include MBA. You may include MCA also along with this UG or PG. But maximum of 5 programs in an application. Suppose in first spell you are applying 3 UG programs, one ME MTech, then one you may include either MBA or MCA. Total 5 programs in an application. Then you want to go more programs more than 5, then you can put up another application again with a similar combination. So list of programs to be considered for accreditation. You have to mention 1 to 5, name of the department and name of the program. So here keep a list of programs applying for NBA accreditation through this application. Now the following another table A8.2 allied departments to the department of the programs considered for accreditation as above. In our previous video during pre-qualifier, there we mentioned the meaning of allied departments. So you are applying any one particular department in a particular department, a particular program you are applying for NBA accreditation. Then what are the allied departments or cluster departments related to that department? That departments also you have to mention in the table given below. So serial number, name of the department in the above table 8.1, the 5 departments you are going so and so programs, then you have to mention the departments. Then corresponding allied departments or cluster departments. So you have to mention in this table A8.2 corresponding to A8.1. So here keep a list of all allied departments or cluster programs with respect to table number A8.1. Then so in this we will see at the end Annexure-III where the sample allied departments or cluster programs are given as per AICTE, so nomenclature. Then let us see one example here. So A8.1 list of programs to be considered for accreditation. So you are going for the following 5 B programs in one application, maximum 5. So here you can see the programs corresponding departments, name of the department, computer science and engineering. So the program is BE computer science and engineering. The next department is electronics and communication engineering. So the program is BE electronics and communication engineering. The next department is mechanical engineering. The program is BE mechanical engineering. The next program is department is electrical engineering. The program is BE electrical engineering. The next program is chemical engineering department. Then the program is BE chemical engineering. So corresponding to these 5 departments, you have to provide the clustered or allied departments in A8.2 table. So this is just example only. So now, for example, here first department is computer science and engineering. So for computer science and engineering in your institution, if you have information technology, if you have computer science and engineering and business systems, if we have artificial intelligence and machine learning, so these are all called as allied departments of the computer science and engineering department. Then coming to another department example, electronics and communication engineering department is the second department. So we are applying now the allied departments are sample electronics and telecommunication engineering, then communication engineering. These two are allied departments of electronics and communication engineering. Next, third example, what we have to consider mechanical engineering. So for mechanical engineering, the allied department is industrial and production engineering. The next department, what we consider electrical engineering. For electrical engineering, industrial control. Then like electrical engineering, one more electrical and power engineering. Next, chemical engineering also any allied departments. So we have to mention all the allied departments of the department you are applying for the programs. Then the next parameter is ninth point, total number of faculty members in various departments. So in the below table, as per the format, we have to mention number of faculty members in various departments. So here name of the department. So here CAY stands for current academic year, CAY M1 current academic year -1, then CAY M2 current academic year -2. Here number of faculty members in the department, both UG and PG programs we have to mention. So name of the department. So every year CAY, CAYM1, CAYM2. So the following fields are same. First, number of professors we have to mention. The number of associate professors we have to mention. The number of assistant professors we have to mention. Then total number of faculty. The same is repeated for next year CAYM1, then CAYM2 also. So this table we have to provide the summary of the faculty members in various departments, including UG and PG programs. Here only count we have to provide. So here you can see the faculty consideration. This is one of the important factor here. So all the faculty, whoever regular or contractual, except part-time or hourly based, that won't be considered. So all the faculty, whether regular or contractual, will be considered. So all regular faculty members shall meet the AICTE qualifications and experience requirements. Whereas the contractual faculty appointed with any terminology whatsoever. So we have taught for 2 consecutive semesters with or without break between 2 semesters in corresponding academic year on full-time basis shall be considered for the purpose of calculation of the faculty-student ratio. However, the following will be ensured in case of contractual faculty. Shall have the AICTE prescribed qualifications and experience, shall be appointed on full-time basis and worked for consecutive 2 semesters with or without break between 2 semesters during the particular academic year under consideration, and also should have gone through an appropriate process of selection, and the records of the same shall be made available to the visiting team during NBA visit. Faculty members in the department who do not have teaching or practical loads will not be considered. In case of director or principal or dean or other academic or administrative posts, who has teaching or practical load in the department will be considered. In case of visiting faculty or adjunct faculty who are working on hourly based faculty will not be considered. So in our table we mentioned CAY means current academic year, then CAY M1 current academic year -1. This is also called as current assessment year. Then CAY M2 current academic year -2. This is also called as current assessment year -1. Here you can see, for example, let us see. So CAY. Now we are in 24-25 academic year. This is current academic year. Then CAY M1. Then what you will get? 23-24. Then CAY M2. So what is the year? 22-23. So in our table, faculty table, we have to provide the data CAY, CAY M1, CAY M2. So here another important one, that CAY M1 is called as current assessment year. Here you can see, this is current assessment year. Then CAY M2 is current assessment year -1. So now for other than faculty and student data, remaining all as per the criteria which are going to be covered in upcoming videos, we have to provide the data completed academic year. So now 24-25 is running. Now completed academic year is 23-24. That we will call it as current assessment year. Current assessment year, then current assessment year -1, then current assessment year -2. For these three completed years data, we have to provide as per the criteria's requirement. So here current academic year 24-25 will be considered only for faculty on rolls, then students on rolls. Remaining all the data, so pertaining to the criteria, that is for three completed assessment years, in this case 23-24, 22-23, then 21-22 also. This is very important. Then the next parameter, 10th parameter, here total number of engineering students in various departments. So you have to provide the table A10, number of engineering students in various departments. So name of the department, the number of students in the department, UG PG combination. Again CAY. This is current academic year 24-25 for example, then 23-24, then 22-23. So department wise number of students in the department, UG and PG we have to provide. Suppose in case of institution running programs other than engineering program, that is UG PG, we have to give the separate table similar to A10 format, separate table other than engineering UG PG. Then the next parameter 11th, we have to provide vision of the institution. Then 12th one, mission of the institution. Then the next parameter 13th one, contact information of the head of the institution and NBA coordinator. First, head of the institution here means principal name, designation, mobile number, email ID. Then NBA coordinator, you have to provide name, designation, mobile number, email ID. So this NBA coordinator program to program varies. So whatever the department, whatever the program you are applying for NBA accreditation, for that department you have to provide NBA coordinator details. This is about part A of SAR. Part A is institutional information. Now we will see the annexures used in criterions. So centrally we will see the annexures. So later in upcoming videos, criteria wise we will see in detail. Okay, then coming to part B, before moving to annexures, part B, here we will see criteria wise summary, how many criteria and so what are their weightages. So the following table shows criteria wise summary. So as per the new SAR, so total we are having 9 criteria. As per previous SAR, that is January 2016 document for Tier 1 institutions having 10 criteria. But as per this new SAR, we are having only 9 criteria. So let us see the criteria names and their weightages. Marks are weightages. Criteria 1, outcome based curriculum So marks are 120 or weightage. Then criteria 2, outcome based teaching learning. So the marks are 120. Then criterion 3, outcome based assessment. So the marks are 120. Then criterion 4, students performance. The marks are 120. Then criterion 5, faculty information. The marks are 100. Then criteria 6, faculty contributions. The marks are 120. Then criteria 7, facilities and technical support. The marks are 100. Then criterion 8, continuous improvement. The marks are 80. So these criterion 1 to 8 are at program level. That means in our department, whatever the program you are applying for NBA accreditation, all these 1 to 8 criteria are related to uh, at department level. So then based on the SAR contents, you have to provide the UG and PG data wherever it is required. Then institution level, we are having one criteria, institution level criteria, that is criteria 9, student support and governance. So which having 120 weightage. Then across all the 9 criteria, the total marks are 1000 or weightage is 1000 points. Here you can observe one important change here. So earlier criteria 8 is first year academics, criteria 9 is student support, criteria 10 is governance. So now governance is student support are combined. Then here first year academics, criterion 8 is not there here. That is combined with other criteria. So during our criterion wise SAR demonstration, also you can get clear idea. So here criterion 8 first year academics is not there. Then 10 is combined with 9. So now total 8 at program level, then 1 at institution level. Here another important change here you can observe, criteria 5 and 6 both are related to faculty only. The first faculty information, that means only the faculty details, faculty student ratio, then faculty retention. For all these, the calculation part 100 marks are there. Then faculty contributions 120. Now total 220 are for faculty criteria, that is 5 and 6. So in upcoming videos we will see criterion wise the detailed description. So these are all the various criteria and their weightages. Now moving to Annexure-I. So in new SAR, the new Annexure is introduced, that is knowledge and attitude profile. So it is named with WK. So during program outcomes, so the program outcomes should uh, align with this knowledge and attitude profile. So let us see what are these knowledge and attitude profiles, how many are there. So as for the new SAR, total 9 knowledge and attitude profile parameters are there. So the named as WK1 is the first knowledge and attitude profile. So these are like pure statements. So the key attributes actually a systematic theory-based understanding of the natural sciences applicable to the discipline and awareness of relevant social sciences. This is knowledge and attitude profile 1. Then knowledge and attitude profile 2, conceptually based mathematics, numerical analysis, data analysis, statistics and formal aspects of computer and information science to support detailed analysis and modeling applicable to the discipline. Then WK3, a systematic theory-based formulation of engineering fundamentals required in the engineering discipline. Then WK4, engineering specialist knowledge that provide theoretical frameworks and bodies of knowledge for the accepted practice areas in the engineering discipline. So much is at the forefront of the discipline. Then WK5, knowledge including efficient resource use, environmental impacts, whole life cost, reuse of resources, net zero carbon, and similar concepts that supports engineering design and operations in a practice area. Then WK6, knowledge of engineering practice or technology in the practice areas in the engineering discipline. Then WK7, knowledge of the role of engineering in society and identified issues in engineering practice in the discipline, such as a professional responsibility of an engineer to public safety and sustainable development. Then WK8, engagement with the selected knowledge in the current research literature of the discipline, awareness of the power of critical thinking and creative approaches to evaluate emerging issues. Then the last one, WK9, ethics, inclusive behavior and conduct, knowledge of professional ethics, responsibilities and norms for engineering practice, then awareness of the need for diversity by reason of ethnicity, gender, age, physical ability, etc., with mutual understanding and respect and of inclusive attitudes. So these are all the general graduate statements like graduate attributes. So now whatever the POs, all the POs, so the related W case has to be mapped. Now let us move to the next annexure, that is annexure 2, program outcomes and program specific outcomes. So the following table shows the list of program outcomes as per the new SAR for Tier 1 institutions related to undergraduate engineering programs. So earlier, Tier 1 institution or Tier 2 institution, so all UG engineering programs, we are having 12 standard POs. So that 12 are fixed. For PG, ME, MTech, POs are different. Then MBA, MCA, POs are different. But for all engineering disciplines under undergraduate level, the POs 1 to 12 are fixed actually, even Tier 1 or Tier 2. So what are the existing 12 POs are listed in the below table at the bottom. Program outcomes, so as per January 2016, let us see here. PO1 is engineering knowledge, PO2 problem analysis, PO3 design and development of solutions, then PO4 uh, conduct conduct investigation of complex problems, then PO5 modern tool usage, then PO6 the engineer and society, then PO7 environment and sustainability, PO8 ethics, then PO9 individual and teamwork, then PO10 communication, PO11 project management and finance, then PO12 lifelong learning. Now as for the new SAR, let us see what are the current POs. So PO1 engineering knowledge, yeah, this is same as old one. Then PO2 problem analysis, this is also same as old one. Then PO3 design or development of solution, this is also same as PO3. Then conduct investigations of complex problems, here PO4 same, conduct investigation of complex problems. Then PO5 engineering tool usage, now modern tool usage is the same, PO5 is also same. Now here you can see the PO6, the engineer and the world. Here you can see, but here PO6 is the engineer and society. Then PO7 environment and sustainability. These two are combined now. So as per the January 2016 document, PO6 and 7 are combined with the 6. Now you can see the engineer and the world analyze and evaluate societal and environmental aspects while solving complex engineering problems for its impact on sustainability with reference of economy, health, safety, legal framework, culture and environment. Here you can see the environment, sustainability combined with engineer and society. Then PO7 ethics, same, here PO8. Then individual and collaborative teamwork also same, here PO9. Then communication also same. Project management and finance also same. Then lifelong learning also same. Only PO6 and 7 are merged. That is the change here. Another important change here you can see, in previous we have seen knowledge and attitude profile, WK. So total 9. So 9 knowledge and attitude profile parameters WK1 to WK9. Now see, those are all linked with here our PO1 to 11. Now here total 11 POs. Here you can see PO1, here what they mentioned. So WK1 to WK4 respectively to develop solutions of complex engineering problems. PO1, so we have to link with WK1 to WK4. PO2, again WK1 to WK4. PO3, so only WK5. Then PO4, WK8. PO5, WK2 and WK6. Then PO6, WK1, WK5 and WK7. Then PO7, WK9. Then PO8, so PO8 there is no any WK. Then PO9 also it doesn't match with any. PO10 also. Then PO11 lifelong learning, it matched with WK8. So this is the new change comparing to the current January 2016 document. These are all WKs and POs. Then PSOs as usual. So for every program, specific outcomes up to 2 to 3, minimum 2, maximum 3 only allowed. Then coming to the last annexure, allied departments. In already part A during institutional information, we have taken the sample. So now here full list is given. The first one, computer science and engineering, allied departments are clustered corresponding programs of engineering and technology, the major programs. So if it is computer science is the major, now the allied or clustered departments are, let us say this is the sample given by the NBA as per AICTE. So computer science and engineering, 3D animation and graphics, advanced computer applications, computer and communication engineering, computer engineering and applications, computer networking, computer science and technology, computer science and information technology, computer science and system engineering, computer technology, computing in multimedia, computing in software, electronics and computer science, electronics and computer engineering, mathematics and computing, and so on. Here you can see computer science and business systems, the emerging departments, artificial intelligence and machine learning, CSE and business systems, CSE with AI and ML, CSE with IoT and cyber security, including blockchain technology, CSE with specialization in bioinformatics, etc. These are all the sample here. Some more are there. Here you can see computer science with specialization information security. So with gaming, IT, then ICT, then IE, ISE, then IST, ITE, data science and other departments, animation and gamification, etc. You can see all these specialized. These are all cluster departments of the computer science engineering. Any others as approved by AICTE as per AICTE Gazette notification released on 28th April 2017 and its amendment. These are all the sample computer science engineering allied departments. Similarly, this is another example, electronics and communication engineering, ECE, allied departments are clustered major programs. So electronic engineering, digital techniques for design and planning, electronics and power, electronics and control systems, electronics and electrical engineering, electronic science and engineering. Then you can see all the departments are available. So in this annexure, you can go through this electronics and communication, and so on, biomedical instrumentation, automation engineering, automation and robotics, instrumentation engineering. Then here you can see electronic instrumentation and control engineering. So and so on. Here see some of the new departments also there, IoT, AI, ML, data science also, which are related to electronics and communication engineering, smart electronics and so on, bioelectronics, nano bioelectronics, etc. Then any others as per AICTE, 28th April 2017. Then another example, electrical engineering, triple E. Its allied departments are cluster programs. So for example, electrical engineering, industrial control, electrical and computer engineering, electrical instrumentation and control engineering, then electrical and electronics power system, electrical and electronics engineering, electrical and electronics engineering sandwich, electrical and instrumentation engineering, electrical and power engineering, and so on. Electrical engineering, electronics and power, energy systems engineering, smart grid and energy system, electrical vehicles, electronics and power engineering, electronics and electrical engineering, electronics and computer engineering, and so on. Any others? as approved by the AICTE as per the Gazette dated. Then another example, mechanical engineering allied departments are cluster corresponding programs of engineering, mechanical engineering, manufacturing science and engineering, industrial and production engineering, etc. Manufacturing, engineering and automation, mechanical engineering, auto, mechanical engineering, energy systems, then manufacturing engineering technology, mechanical engineering, automobile, automation and robotics, industrial engineering, manufacturing process and automation engineering, etc. These are all the samples given by the NBA as per the AICTE. Any others as approved by AICTE as per AICTE Gazette notification. So this is Annexure-III. So finally, these are all the official links. So where all these details are available. NBA official website is so www.nbaind.org. So under you can click on accreditation documents. So there in downloads you will get your required documents, that is a tier 1 institution, a new SAR. Okay, in upcoming videos for a criterion wise demo of new self-assessment report SAR format July 2024 document for the tier 1 engineering programs as per the graduate attributes and professional competencies version 4.0, that is GAPC v4.0. So which is applicable with effect from 1st August 2024. Stay tuned to be continued in upcoming videos.